Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A new triangle including Taylor is sparked by Brooke. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Rich Forrester will immediately turn back to Taylor Hayes when Brooke Logan makes a mistake. Will there ever be a real conclusion to this vacillating trio? At last, Ridge acknowledged that he was mistaken to end his relationship with Brooke because of her role during the Forrester takeover. Ridge abandoned his engagement to Taylor and wed Brooke instead. But it looks like Brooke will say something that will make Ridge start this battle all over again. As long as Taylor remains unmarried, Brooke fears that Ridge will woo her back. Naturally, Taylor might quit lusting for Ridge and learn her lesson. By now, both Brooke and Taylor ought to understand that Ridge will never quit. In order to keep Taylor away from Ridge, Brooke clearly wants her to be happy. Can Brooke finally put an end to this? The fact that Deacon Sharp is married to Sheila Sharp has never pleased Brooke. At least Deacon and Taylor have chemistry, even though Brooke wouldn't typically want them together. Will Brooke follow suit and find Deacon a new lady, even if it's Taylor? Deacon will ask Taylor to be his shrink, therefore they will be in each other's spheres. But the last time Deacon and Taylor spoke, they got along brilliantly. This was before Sheila came back, of course. When will Deacon be available again to hook up with Taylor? Will Sheila take up Taylor's case once more as a result of this? Luna Nozawa killed two of Deacon's close friends, which is why he despises her. When Deacon heard that Luna had been pronounced dead and buried, he was overjoyed. Regretfully, Sheila has been concealing the fact that Luna is still alive. Sheila's deceit and what Luna did to Will Spencer will soon be revealed to Deacon. Brooke may believe that by pushing Deacon to go after Taylor, she is being helpful. A few months prior to Paul Hollister's murder, Taylor performed the same act for Brooke. Since Ridge dislikes Deacon, he is unlikely to be overly pleased with this pairing. Will Ridge have an excuse to pursue Taylor once more as a result of Brooke's encouragement? Ridge has absolutely no faith in Deacon. Additionally, Ridge does not want Deacon close to Taylor or Brooke. But Ridge is meant to be devoted to his wife. Deacon could always claim that Taylor nearly died when Ridge ended their relationship, and that he has since broken up with her once more. Deacon might contend that no one has harmed Taylor more than Ridge. According to spoilers, Taylor and Deacon's relationship will cause Brooke and Ridge to have some love problems. Will Brooke be the one to encourage their relationship, or will she only give her approval? Will Ridge go to any lengths to keep Deacon and Taylor apart? Will Taylor's decisions lead Ridge and Brooke's marriage to suffer? Will and Sheila reveal everything. Elektra was shocked to hear that Luna, the girl Will slept with, was still alive at a guest home in Forrester. Desperately, he attempted to explain that he didn't even know who it was, or that Luna was still alive. "You slept with Luna, Luna?" Elektra repeated herself. Will admitted to her that he was extremely inebriated and questioned whether she had tampered with his beverages. She specifically targeted him when he talked about how he was more inebriated than he had ever been. Luna attacked Will after he told Elektra that he never wanted her, and that she was a psychopath. It ruined her romantic first night with him, Elektra grumbled. There was more, Will assured her, even though he knew it was painful. Will explained to Elektra how he had found Luna, his assailant, after tracking him down to an apartment. Hearing about the altercation with his parents gave Elektra a sense of relief, leading her to believe that Luna had returned to prison. Instead, Will informed her that she was at Bill's residence. Will added the story about how a pregnancy test slipped out of her bag after it was knocked to the ground, while they were dragging her off to the police department. "Luna is still alive, you had sex with her, and she is now expecting your child." Elektra broke down in tears. Will begged Elektra to understand his love for her. Luna was thrilled that Elektra was hearing about her and their child at the Spencer estate. She touched her tummy, remembering how she had struck out at Will, been turned down, and then attacked him when he was weak. She grinned and exclaimed that soon everyone will be aware that they were expecting a child together. Katie and Bill decided in the living room that they needed to keep Luna under wraps until they could get a paternity test. Bill found it impossible to forgive himself for reintroducing Luna into their life. He attributed his choice to the fact that he didn't have Katie to guide him. Bill expressed his desire for Katie's return and said he missed her. She retorted that they should concentrate on their son, and that now was not the time to discuss that. Luna smirked as she walked in at that moment and inquired, "Will it be William Spencer IV if it's a boy? 5th? The 10th? Luna excitedly told her soon-to-be grandparents about her pregnancy, and was confident they would support her life goal to have a large, happy family after they met their kid. Luna grinned and said, will emerge and will be a couple, especially once Electra is out of the picture." Deacon informed Sheila that Deke had seen Luna alive at Il Giardino. Sheila acknowledged that she knew, but she didn't want him to be sad. Sheila affirmed that her grandchild was still alive. Sheila maintained that she was not involved. After Luna passed away, she followed Lee to an apartment where she found out she was nursing Luna, because she knew she was acting abnormally. Sheila described how Lee had managed to pull it off. Sheila wasn't involved, but Deacon wasn't sure. She assured him that she would never lie to him and that she had no knowledge of what Lee had done. Deke beat her to it, but she insisted she was going to tell him the truth. When Deke got home from Remy and Deke's flat, he told his partner that he had told Deacon about Luna, and that he had overheard him and Sheila fighting. Deke pondered whether Sheila was aware of Luna. Even if Luna sought out, he reminded Remy that he couldn't be friends with her. Remy said he was solely interested in Deke. Is Katie going to dismantle Bill? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Bill is attempting to patch things up with Katie. Does Katie Logan finally see how much Bill Spencer is to blame for their son's current predicament, when he makes an effort to reach her and win her forgiveness? He was not instructed to pick up a double murderer from the jailhouse and bring her home to keep as his new pet. And no one instructed him to assist in the pardoning of this double murderer, so that she could be released to cause more destruction in Los Angeles. Bill came up with the entire idea. Despite being advised that this was a bad choice, he chose to ignore it. He believed that Luna Nozawa had the potential to change for the better. Ignore the fact that she killed 2 guys and believed that a difficult upbringing was a valid reason to kill others. In addition to sexually abusing their son, Luna now says she is expecting Will Spencer's child. None of this would have occurred if Luna had remained in prison, where she belonged. Naturally, none of this would have occurred either if Lee Finnegan had permitted Luna to be sent back to prison following her shooting. Deacon Sharp learns that his wife has been harboring some serious secrets, as he overhears Sheila Carter discussing Luna over the phone. Does Sheila hold back when he asks that she tell everything? She might as well risk everything since she is aware that she must tell her spouse anything. Will she admit to Deacon that she knew Luna had to be elsewhere on the evening of Will's lavish party? When Luna told her that she sneaked into the room Deacon left Will in and had intercourse with the young guy against his will, would she admit that she had maintained Luna's secret? When Deacon comes to the realization that he cannot trust his wife, might this be the end of his marriage to Sheila? When Will responds to Luna's ultrasound, does emotional bonding start? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Will Spencer may react to Luna Nozawa's ultrasound, which might lead to some tender infant bonding. Although the pregnancy is still in its early stages, B&B fans are aware that Luna intends to become a parent to Will and their unborn child. As Will's wife and child's mother, Luna is already imagining a dream come true. Despite Katie Logan's warning that she would never wed Will, Luna isn't going to let anyone to dispel her dreams. Luna has no doubt that Will adore this child, and the lady who gives birth to their child via birth. Will's love for Luna might just be wishful thinking, but stranger things have happened in soap operas. But it's likely that Will come to terms with the idea of being a father and even welcome it. The beginning of Luna's ultrasound appointments may mark a turning point. If the Spencer heir news is confirmed by a paternity test, Will might come to the realization that he must take charge and be the father that Luna, who is insane, cannot be. According to Katie's predictions, the family will take custody of the child and put Luna back in jail in order to protect it. Will might eventually agree with Katie and want to be part in all of Luna's baby preparations. Will might end up accompanying Luna to her ultrasounds so he can witness the miracle for himself. Naturally, Luna might mistakenly believe that Will is there to help her rather than their sex. Will might, however, reassure Luna that his visit is solely related to their unborn child. Once these ultrasounds start, things can start to become serious for Will. He can become filled with the parental affection Luna is relying on as a result. As he gets ready for the birth of this child, Will may begin to form a bond with his son or daughter, regardless of whether Luna may use that love to control him. According to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will might change his mind along the way, so pay attention. Forrester Electra single once more. Remy comes to the conclusion that he is not gay. Remy Price is continually brought back to the CBS soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful at the most bizarre times. Inadvertently breaking into her neighbor's apartment last week, Luna Nozawa ran upon Remy Price and his new boyfriend. Yes, you read correctly. Following months of stalking Electra Forrester, Remy changed teams and is currently seeing someone. If Electra and Will Spencer Jr. split up, will that be temporary? Below are spoilers for what will happen on the CBS soap opera next week. When Remy Price returns to the canvas this month, a new guy has entered his life. When Luna Nozawa showed up, Remy's boyfriend wasn't impressed and forced Remy to send his dubious friend packing. Remy later told Luna that he stalked Electra because he knew she was attempting to deny his desires to be with males and didn't want to be with him. And that nearly makes sense in a perverse manner. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Remy's new relationship might be a complete fraud. If Electra Forrester appears to be unmarried once more, will he suddenly alter his mind about his boyfriend? All indications lead to Electra spending the Christmas alone, and the tension caused by Will Spencer Jr. having an affair with Luna will terminate the young couple's romance.